How you doing? David Taub here with NextLevelGuitar.com. How are you? Hope all is well, and I hope your guitar journeys are going famously. Today I thought we'd do another beginner lesson, introducing you to some new chords, some major seventh chords. Now the major seventh chords are very, very pretty chords, and they're known by their very sweet, very jazzy, or one of my students described them as dreamy sounding. I thought that was kind of cool. See, very, very sweet sounding chords. You know, very, very jazzy sounding chords, and they sound beautiful on acoustic guitar or on electric guitar. We're going to be playing them on acoustic today, and they sound really good on acoustic in the open position. You know, you have those open strings ringing, which is so beautiful on acoustic. So why don't we learn some major sevens, and then I'll give you some practice progressions to start using them. I'll just give you a couple major sevens to get you started. And the major seventh chord is always notated by the chord letter and then the big M-A-J. And then 7, subscript 7 on top. MAJ 7, that's a major seventh, and that's very different than a seventh chord or a minor seventh chord. This is major seventh. It has the intervals root, third, fifth, seventh, whereas the seventh chord, or the dominant seventh, is a root, third, fifth, flat seventh. Okay, big difference in sound in major sevenths. So here's a couple major seventh chords up close. Learn these, and then we'll learn some progressions. Let's start with C major seventh. So take your stock C major chord that everybody knows, and all you do to play a C major seventh, we gotta add that open B string. Just take off your first finger, that's it. And now you have a real nice, so you go from that C, happy sounding, to this real jazzy, dreamy sounding major seventh chord. D major seventh, you're gonna take a bar to the high E, first finger flat, B string, and a G string at the second fret, and then play that with the open D string, and you get a D major 7. Push down hard, D major 7th. G major 7th, take your second finger, third fret low E string, but hook it over because I want you to mute the A string. So let it come down a little bit. You do not want to play the A strings. Just let that finger kind of fall on top of it and mute it. And your first finger, catch that major 7th, that F sharp note, second fret on that high E string. So you get this sound. Really nice chord. Some people like to finger that with their third finger and first finger. Leave out the second finger. Same end result, you have a G major 7. And an A major 7, if you know what a D 7th chord looks like, fingering wise, just move everything up one string and you get an A major 7th chord. Now you're not playing the low E string. You want to mute that out. There's that nice, jazzy, sweet sounding A major 7 chord. And then I'm not sure if you're up to an F chord yet, but an F major 7th is kind of a nice chord to play, and you could substitute it a lot if you can't play that F yet. It's kind of on a diagonal, open high E string, first finger, first fret on that C note. On the B string, second finger, second fret on the G string, third finger, third fret on the D string. On that F note, and open high E. There's that F major 7th. It's a very nice chord. Just play those 4 strings. Don't play the low E or the A string. Okay, a really nice chord movement, you know, to practice these and to start, you know, getting your hand, getting that muscle memory going with these major 7ths, is going from the major chord in the same key to the major 7th chord. Sounds really nice. For instance, let's just take that open D chord that everybody knows, and then right after that, let's just go to a D major 7th. And you'll hear it's a very pretty movement. And let's just use an easy strum for this. When you're learning new chords or changes, you want to use known strum patterns. You know, you don't want to add a lot of variables when you're beginning. You know, you don't want to be fumbling with chord changes and trying a new strum pattern while you got the metronome going. You know, keep it simple at first until you get the change down, right? So let's just use, like, you know, at first you could even just use a quarter note, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Change 2, 2, 3, 4. If we do that with the D to D major 7th, you have this D chord, D major 7. That sound pretty? want to try that in for all the major sevenths that you're learning, like a G to G major 7. Again, very pretty change. 1, 2, 3, 4. G. G major 7. Like the G. G major 7. Right? That's just an exercise to get changing these. Let's throw another chord in there to give it more of a progression kind of feel. So let's go back to the D. We're going to go D to D major 7 to like a G major. Very nice progression. And let's use an easy strum like down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Really 8th note kind of feel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, down, up, down, up. Remember when you're starting off learning new changes, strum slow. It's a big thing with beginners. Sometimes they strum way too fast. The faster you're strumming, the faster you're going to have to make those changes. So if you're like going at hyper speed, there's no way you're going to make the change. Remember, make it easy for yourself. Speed comes later. So slow and easy, and in time. And at first, we'll do 2 measures on each chord. That'll give you a little bit more time on each chord. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice change, isn't it? So try that with various strum patterns. Let's do another one. Let's do that G to G major 7th we were doing before. G, G major 7. Then the next chord after that, we'll do a C chord. 2 measures of chord again. This time, let's try a different strum pattern. Let's do down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing, just a couple measures, but you want to practice this, get comfortable with it, and use these major 7ths in your progressions. They're really a lot of fun. Let's do another progression, throw in some major 7ths, but this time let's make the progression a little tougher, Try to push yourself. It's so important as a guitar player, as a musician. Always constantly learn new chords, new strum patterns, new rhythms, harder changes, harder songs. Always push yourself. That's how you're going to get to the next level. So let's play a D major 7th to a G major 7th to an E minor to an A7. Really nice change. Now, if you don't know an A7th chord, it's like an A major, except you remove that 2nd finger. So you have that open G string in there. Okay? So we'll go nice and slow. Maybe we'll just use this down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. 3, 4. After you get good at that, at 2 measures a chord, try it 1 measure a chord. So there's a few major 7th chords to get you started, to get you empowered, to get you motivated, to get you rocking and rolling. They're great chords. Some of my favorites, actually. They're just so sweet and jazzy sounding, and dial that ear into that sound. It's so important. One of the most important things you can do as a musician is develop your ear, and we have all kinds of lessons to help you with that at our website at nextlevelguitar.com. So be sure to check out our website, video website, over 500 video lessons and growing. We keep adding more and more. And subscribe to our YouTube videos. So I hope you like that. Keep on rocking. Put that guitar in your hands every day, even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes, and you will be amazed at the results. Take care and rock on.